38 years ago, the island of God Valley vanished from maps and memories. But what really happened there? The truth isn't just a forgotten footnote in history. It's the moment the world changed forever. God Valley was located in the West Blue and was famous for a strange mountain formation, one that looked like two giant hands pressed together in prayer. To the people, it was a sign of the divine, but to the celestial dragons, it was blasphemy, an insult to their so-called godhood. So they decided to erase it. They launched the brutal native hunting competition, an event where slaves were hunted for sport, hosted by the Holy Knights of Imu. This twisted festival was a glimpse into the darkest depths of the world government's cruelty. It was so horrific that it would later inspire Doflamingo's own birdcage survival game on Dressrosa. But everything changed when two slaves, Ginny and a young Ivankov, sent out a desperate distress call, and two of the greatest pirate crews in history answered. On one side, the legendary Roger Pirates, led by Goldie Roger. On the other, the insane Rox Pirates, under the command of Rox Diesebek. That crew alone had future Yonko Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, and more monsters of the sea. Their target, a mysterious treasure taken from Hachinosu Island, and maybe something even more dangerous: knowledge. The government's forces included the elite Holy Knights, led by Figerland Garling, the so-called champion of God Valley. Vice Admiral Garp arrived too, along with his trusted swordsman Bogard. But make no mistake, Garp didn't come for the celestial dragons. He came because Roger was there. In the chaos, three young slaves, Kuma, Ginny, and Ivankov, managed to use the Paw fruit to free 500 people. But this wasn't just a jailbreak. When Kuma fought Saint Saturn, one of the Gorosei, everything changed. Kuma learned of his own dark connection to the sun god race. That knowledge would light the spark that became the Revolutionary Army. Meanwhile, during the battle, Big Mom stole a devil fruit Kaido dragon Zoan straight from Ivankov and gifted it to Kaido, sealing his monstrous future. Garling defeated the king of God Valley that day, but he paid a heavy price. His own son, hidden inside a treasure chest, was lost. Some believe that child could be Shanks himself, a theory supported by details in the One Piece film Red tie-in manga. As the battle raged on, Roger and Garp fought side by side. Together, they defeated Rox Diesebek and shattered his dream of becoming king of the world. That battle didn't just end a pirate crew, it changed the balance of power forever. Afterward, Roger did something unexpected. He entrusted Garp with the care of his unborn son. Why? Because he knew the future needed more than strength, it needed freedom. But Rox may have left one last legacy. It's implied that before his defeat, he revealed the truth of the world to Roger about the Road Poneglyphs, the Void Century, and Joy Boy's story. That knowledge sent Roger on the path to Laugh Tale, and eventually to the One Piece itself. And Whitebeard's iconic scar? It might not have come from Roger after all, but from a clash with Figerland Garling. That one detail reshapes how we view both men. In the end, the world government didn't just destroy God Valley, they erased it, wiped it from every map, buried it in silence. Because what happened that day was too dangerous, too illuminating. It showed the world that even gods can bleed, and that brings us to now. The echoes of God Valley are returning. Just like Roger and Garp faced Rox together, Luffy may soon face Blackbeard with Kobe at his side. Kobe, now strong enough to defeat Pizarro, could become to Luffy what Garp was to Roger, a brother in battle. And the final war? It won't just be pirates versus marines. It will be Luffy versus the Gorosei, immortal beings tied to Imu, shape-shifting demons who've ruled from the shadows, monsters who watched God Valley burn, and who now face the boy carrying the will of Joy Boy. Everything leads back to that day. God Valley wasn't the end, it was the beginning.